Hi guys. Okay, I'm just waiting to see if it's all working, so just bear with me quickly, please. Okay, that's going to be a bit weird.
What?
Let's see. Okay, guys, I see it might be working because I've got one video already.
Well, you all have got the notification on the phone, but the laptop doesn't pick it up.
Okay. Guys, welcome to my live streaming tonight. This is my first live broadcast show in a couple of days. I'm James Murphy, aka the TBC Powerbox. Welcome all tonight. Things will get sorted out properly now. You guys, tonight I've got quite a big topic I want to discuss. Due to the fact of someone contacted me about this. And sneeze, guys. Sorry, guys. Okay. I want to talk about discounters. You know, I'm not going to mention names. But this guy actually ended up understanding. He owns a TBC wallet and he's got 5 coins. You know, I'm not going to mention names.
That sounds like him.
Hi, John. My brother. Okay. This guy owns 5 TBC coins. Now, he knows about TBC, but not much. So he asked me for help. So I explained to him how TBC works and what TBC's goal is and how it works to sell your coin. You can partner up with someone who's a trusted seller and you can earn 50% of the commission in cash. And I explained to this guy all these things. But then he comes to me and I asked him, okay, so now have you paid your $10 lifetime wallet fee? Have you purchased TBC? Have you redeemed cookies or have you got referrals? And this guy answered yes to all the questions except for referrals. He hasn't got 100 referrals. He's got about 17. He's got 5 full TBC coins. So after I sat and explained to him, okay, you can do this and this and this to get your send button on, or click a little box, or wait until after migration to get your send button. Then all of a sudden, this guy comes to me. You say,
Hello, everybody. Mary Murphy here. Good evening and welcome to our live James the Powerbox's live show.
hi, Jules. Then this guy says to me, I want to sell my account. So I said to him, wow, okay. He's from the US. So I said, you know, with the coin value well over $8 million right now, to sell your account with 5 full coins is going to be a lot of money, and no one's going to sit with so much millions in cash. So he said, okay. He asked me then, okay, explain some more. So I explained him some more things. Then after a while, then he all of a sudden sends me a message. Now, I actually want to sell my whole account for $5,000 US or the best offer. What? Really? You want to sell 5 full TBC coins for $5,000 US?
Come on, guys.
Immediately, I said to this guy, listen, if you want to do that, I'm going to flag you by the TBC commissioner because it's known as discounting. And if you do that, the account will be blocked for life. So this guy spoke to me for a bit. Now he understands a little bit more. So I'm going to keep in contact with him for another few days, see what happens.
And James also directed him to the blog.
I directed him to the blog. I gave him the link for the blog. I gave him the link for the info site. I gave him a few of our video links as well. Myself, my mom, Randy, Stephen Cuffey, Stefan Liebenberg, Lawrence Malaleka. I sent him all the people I am subscribed to on my channel. I sent him links to everyone's channel so you can subscribe and watch videos. But the reason why I brought this up, guys, is because, you know, discounting, that's something that destroys the TBC name. Because every person that discounts means they don't have faith in TBC. They think TBC has no value. You know, TBC's value is right there written on black and white. Even though it's on the screen, it's still in black and white. For one coin, just well over $8 million US. You do not do things like that. You do not sell even 1 million Kringles for $5,000 US. 1 million Kringles has its own value. Whatever you sell, if you sell $5,000 worth of TBC, you've got to calculate it to the actual value of the coin, the actual amount of Kringles. If let's say 50,000 Kringle is $5,000 US. Now I'm working on the old blockchain and the old coin network still. Let's say 50,000 Kringle is $5,000 US. I know it's more than that, but it's just the explanation.
It's just an example.
Then that's how much you sell, 50,000 Kringle. But if you're owning 5 billion Kringles, 5 full coins, you cannot sell 5 full coins for $5,000 US. You know what? 5 full coins, it's $40 million US. It's more than that, but I'm just going plus minus. It's $40 million US for 5 full TBC coins. He says he's got 5 coins and some change. So let's say he's got about almost close to 50 million in his wallet. 50 million US. Now he wants to sell all those coins for 0.5% of what it's actually worth. That means he does not fathom what TBC is.
The mindset's not there. The education's not there. The connecting the dots is not there.
So let me put it to you guys like this. He says TBC is not working for him. I explained to him more about it.
Maybe it's the other way around. Maybe he's not working for TBC.
Now, I'm going to say, guys, if you ever come across a discounter or someone who you think might be discounting, before you just go ahead and send in support tickets to the commissioner, first talk to this person. Find out the actual mindset about TBC, like what I've done with this guy. He sounds very interested in the coin and keeping it, but he says he can't spend it because he's got no send button. Hello, you can't send it unless you partner up with someone. Yes, you're not selling your own TBC, but you then referring someone to someone to buy TBC, so you get 50% profit.
It's better than nothing.
You know, 50% cash profit in your pocket is better than 0% nothing in your pocket.
Which means you'll be more active in TBC.
Yes. Spreading the word, distributing the free gift. Even though it's going to become the free cookie reward gift, it's still distribution. Getting someone to buy TBC, distributing, educating. You know, it doesn't just go, okay, this guy might just discount his account, discount TBC, so let's flag him. No, I had half the mind to do that, but I decided, okay, it's the first time someone's ever come to me and told me about what he wants to do with his TBC. So I went and I hopefully changed his mind. Like I said, I'll wait a few days and speak to him every day a little bit, find out more about him and his mindset and who he is as a person. And if he still wants to try and sell his TBC wallet within the next few days, then of course I'll take the necessary steps.
Yeah, Jules says here, I had a woman from the US send me her doctor's and hospital reports because she needed funds urgently. So I did exactly what you did, James. Sent her the blog, YouTube, etc. She didn't want a bar of it. So sad.
Jules, it is very sad.
Yeah, it is. And it's actually distressing and sad at the same time.
Yes, it is. You know, okay, I'm now also going to mention about another discounter who we didn't meet this person. We didn't speak to this person or this woman face to face, but we were told about this woman. So what she did in Uganda, she joined TBC. She stays in Kampala. She went to Mbali, to the lower town. It's around about 250 kilometers away from Kampala. And she spread the word about TBC. Good, right? The way she did it was bad.
Yeah, true.
She charged people to join TVC. Now that is bad. She didn't just charge people to join TVC, but I don't want to elaborate too much. But she charged people. First of all, she said to them $10. Then she went up to $50. It will cost you $50 to join. So obviously, because they are so poverty stricken, the people made plans, sold land, whatever, sold cattle, sold things, so they can get the $50 to join. She would create them wallets, change the passwords, and keep the wallets for herself. Not pay the $10 wallet fees. She said she would pay them the $10 wallet fees, and she would send them Pringles for the rest of the $40, which she never did. Then she did other things as well when it came to people actually purchasing $100 of TVC or more.
But there's a lot of these people.
Now, that woman, she literally destroyed the name of TVC in Uganda.
Almost.
She wasn't far from completely destroying it. My mother and I, we worked long and hard to rebuild the strong name of TVC in Uganda. And guess what? Let me tell you something. It worked. Today, they signed up about another... Okay, these people, they don't have any email accounts to get the emails and stuff. So today they were helping these people create their emails. They created it was about over 120 emails today. So in the last week and a half, we have created in total about 300 emails for people who's joining TVC in Uganda. We worked with about 2,500, 3,000 people who's orphaned in Uganda in TVC. So our mission to go there, and whatever this woman did, we reversed it all. And we regained the faith of the people in TVC for Uganda. Now, these people that discount, they actually do damage the name of TVC. You know, when you're talking bad about someone, you're pulling that person's name through the mud. So when you discount TVC, you dragging TVC's name through the mud. And I want to tell you something that's actually very wrong to do.
Yeah, it's not honorable, because I mean, how would you like it if you heard somebody dragging your name to the mud? You'd get upset, and then you'd lost all your credibility that you have built up in the place of work or wherever you go in life. You seem to lose a bit of the faith from the people that is in your circle, which you then have to then re-add and build up again, but you have to put in a lot more effort in order to do that.
Hi, Edwin.
Good evening, Edwin. Welcome.
You know, yeah, in South Africa, we've got a law that if my mom comes to me and she is fine with me, she talks to me normal, but I immediately start calling her names and saying things out of anger. Okay, I'm not saying I'll do that now, but it's just an explanation. My mom has the fullest right to go to the police station and open a case against me for slander. Now, I don't know if it's like that everywhere else, but here in South Africa, we can open cases against people for slandering your name.
Verbal abuse.
Verbal abuse. Now, in retrospect, what we can do is people who discount TVC and they get found out, their wallets get blocked. So it means that they are accused of slander and they are found guilty and their wallets are blocked. How can we expect to grow as a TVC community? How can we expect to become a stronger community if you get this odd one or two people down? Because one person that drags TVC's name so much to the mud, it makes 10,000 people lose trust. So just imagine 2 people doing it or 3 people doing it. Now, imagine no one doing it.
I'm so glad that the questionnaires are going to be there for everybody to answer.
So that's where it comes to the migration questions, the 10 questions. If you answer the questions wrong, there's no wallet. Sorry. But you know what? If you want to join TVC, you've got to work for TVC. And if you want to be part of TVC, you must do what admin says you must do. Not just sit back and say, I'm on the beach. I'm going to watch my coin go and get rich. That's not how it works, guys.
And what's you've got to be faithful to the community and to admin.
I've got my own team. My mom's got her own team, and my mom and I together as a duo, we have our own selected team. It's not going to work if I talk to my team about something, and then they give me their problems or they tell me their things, and then I go tell those things to someone else. That means I'm breaking trust with my team. What they tell me in confidence, and it stays between us. What I tell my mom in confidence stays between us. You know, you do not go and break the trust, because to break trust happens with a blink of an eye.
Even with just a sentence.
Or just with one word can break a person's trust. But let me tell you something. To build that trust back up is years worth of time and effort. So my whole point is, okay, I can't be too long on my video tonight, as my actual time broadcast was a bit late and I didn't set the time slot for today, but my time slot is set for tomorrow for the correct time slot, 12. So I'm going to be going off within the next few seconds. But let me say to you guys like this, guys. Don't allow any discounting at all. If you come across someone that you think could be discounting, like I said, first try and figure out what's this person's mindset, see what they want to do. Wait a few days and see, okay, if you've maybe changed their mind. If you haven't, flag them by the commissioner, so the commissioner can at least know about it. So if there's anything funny happening there, the commissioner can see.
Joel says, stick to admin's instruction and stay truthful.
Yes. And yes, that's also the next thing I was going to say. Stick to admin's instructions. Admin's not stupid. They know what to do. They know how to get TBC spread. And stay faithful to TBC. Don't go and discount. Don't go and break trust. Don't go and lie and steal from people. TBC is there to end poverty, not to create poverty.
It's our saving grace.
Because if you're discounting coin, if you're charging people money to join TBC, you are not helping end poverty. You are helping to create more poverty, in my personal opinion.
Yeah, that is my personal opinion as well.
So, guys, I'm going to say this. It was wonderful to be live again on my own channel. Thank you all for being here, even though it was Edwin and Jules only. I know everyone else is watching Randy. So, guys, I love you all. Thank you for the support tonight. Until my next video tomorrow night, slot 12, sharp. From my side, James Murphy, aka the TBC Powerbox.
Miriam Murphy, James' moderator from South Africa.
Love you all. And guys, remember, GAP.